Hey there. This isn't a full episode of Rewriting Homestuck. This is just a blooper reel that I pulled together. See, as I was editing these videos, what I did was, if something made me laugh or chuckle, I put it in this folder to show some people as like a preview. But I'm going to put them all together in like an out-of-context reel right now. And it's going to be very funny. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to laugh. You're going to chuckle. And then if you want to watch the final episode of Rewriting Homestuck early, check it out on my Patreon. Patreon.com/FunkMcLovin. That's going to be out tomorrow on Patreon, and then on Sunday, next Sunday, that is, on YouTube and Bandcamp. So yeah, I'm glad they were finally at the end of this beast. Anyway, enjoy the bloopers. Yeah. I agree. It is, someone's mowing, so I'm going to shut my windows.
Nice.
In the meantime, do you have anything to say about that, Bucky?
Sorry, the person who knocked on my front door wanted to sell us a box of produce, which was cool, but they only took Venmo, and Rye is banned from Venmo, so they had to, like, ask for my phone, and there was, like, an elaborate song and dance bullshit going on for a second.
Oh my god.
Because they pulled their car up to our house, and were like, do you want produce?
Would you like to buy a box of radishes? They're quite fresh.
It was like mixed produce.
Nice.
They were... that was good. That's just also, I'm just kind of like, I've been sitting here periodically muting my mic so that, the sound wouldn't pick up, and I have been concentrating heavily on that.
That's okay. I'm sorry that produce related incident happened during the recording.
It's just, I like web. Why knock that hard on door?
Please buy my
Why
produce.
loud
That
knock?
was loud. That was like fucking.
Oh my God.
That was like a cop knock.
Yeah.
It was. It scared the shit out of me.
Cop Knock sounds like a band name.
Rye just showed me two large, ripe, what was either a zucchini or a cucumber.
Was he a man in a trench coat, and did he have a gruff, gravelly voice? And he said, "What are you buying?" And he pulled open his coat, and there was fruit.
T-shirt. There's like a fucking Escalade parked in front of our house right now.
Oh my god. They're probably in the FBI. They're like, they think they mistook you for, like, you know, the FBI criminal who lives next door to you, and they're like, we gotta get this guy's.
Yeah, but we did actually get produce, so I don't know what.
Oh, okay.
You didn't ask for the right thing. If you'd asked for extra zucchini, you would now be in possession of a bunch of illegal firearms.
There you go.
I'm almost positive there were not firearms underneath the produce. I'll check with Rye afterwards.
Oh, underneath that crate of produce, sure.
Oh. We didn't get the special crate. All right.
More. Yeah, my internet fucking manually disconnected for some reason. That was very strange.
You know, as it does.
Yeah, well, I'll edit this out, so, you know.
Yeah,
I'll
of
stop
course,
recording
of
or anything.
course.
But
Yeah.
sorry, what were you guys discussing before I rudely popped back into existence?
Oh, I was just saying I have to keep muting my mic because there's a Shiba right outside my window, and Shiba's loud.
Yeah, the Shibas are like, they're kind of malevolent dogs. They're kind of mean.
They're small dogs. It's the law of, like, proportional mass to anger. It applies to dogs as much as it does to humans.
Oh man.
Less mass to spread the anger out.
I thought they were bigger when I saw one in person for the first time. I was like, oh, hey, I could throw you. I'm not afraid of you. I'm just kidding. That's me. No, do not throw dogs. Before I cut out, I was mentioning the Americana of Homestuck as a theme and how I like that, but it does it inadvertently promotes a America-centric world, which I think it sucks. So fixing that would come down to, like, my suggestion was having it be clear that like the whole world is participating in their own spurb sessions and leaving those sort of like ambiguous maybe. Like, oh, maybe some of them worked.
Jesus Christ. Hold on. I might have to... Nope, never mind. Okay, they're not funny. Fighting with each other. That's fine. They're... Yeah. Speaking of children.
Your children are very, like... They have a... I don't know what to call it. It's just funny hearing you talk about them because it's
chaotic energy.
Yeah. It's like, I wish that I could... I remember being... like that energetic and like I could just fucking fight anyone who I saw.
Like, so they've been pretty good lately, like actually legitimately pretty good. But like the thing is, like anytime they have to like interact with each other, there's like a non-zero chance that they'll just start fighting with each other. So if I like hear them both going into the kitchen at the same time, it's like I have to check to see if they're gonna like be able to get along and they can go back to their room without fighting, or if they're going to start fussing at each other.
Yeah. I think, I mean, to that end, this does... now, this is outside of the recording. However, we are going to go long. We're already in an hour, which is fine. So what we can do is, for the rest of this, we'll split this episode into two, basically. For the rest of this episode, we'll get up till Nepeta. And so then we'll open the next episode and run the rest of them down.
Sorry, I excited.
And that will be convenient, and then I can name the next episode on YouTube the Vriska episode or something.
I figured we were going to do that because I'm looking at the time like there is no way we are going to be able to meaningfully talk about all these characters, especially with characters like Vriska and Kanaya.
That's good. I have something to say about the dicks. Hello, everybody. It is I, once again, Funk McLovin, with the pod.
Good start.
Hello, welcome back to another... Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Gender,
capitalism. The meat that I like, the meat that I buy, it's more expensive now than it was before, and I hate that. I hate that so much.
The fact that... My cat's scratching, I'm sorry. Stop it. Stop it. Is the fact that Dirk and Roxy are in the future. Did I tell you guys about the time I went into like the Homestuck thread on Kiwi Farms just to see how bad it was?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
I like to go into like sort of I like to go into places on the internet that that hate me, basically. Mm-hmm. Like that just hate my existence.
How healthy for you is that?
Like, I don't know. I'm gonna lay down on this couch and talk about my feelings real quick. But what struck me about the Kiwi Farms one is like how sad it was. Just like this, not many. We've bitched about Hussey a lot for good reason, I think. Especially me. I have a lot of problems with the guy personally. But like, at the end of the day, he's like, you know, he does think trans people should have rights, and he did write that into his comic, at least in some fashion. And the messaging was fucked up, but, like, you know, he believes that, and he's putting art into the world that supports that. And then you have on Kiwi Farms this, like, contingent of people who is, like, in such denial that they have to think of conspiracy theories about, like, him being held at gunpoint by Viz Media to, like, do some trans agenda. Just the most insane shit. It's like, this is the most unhinged. This is because, like, there's a lot of principled, if bad, ideology out there, and understanding it is critical to fighting it. However, on Kiwi Farms, they're just literally batshit insane.
Wow. It's a lot.
But yeah, fuck Kiwi Farms.
Yep.
It's like if something awful went on the trajectory of It's like it's two different. I see it in my brain. It's two different trajectories. I'll cut this from the fucking pod. This is unlistenable. But it's two different trajectories where one is something awful, sort of wising up and doing more aggressive moderation, and then sort of turning into Reddit, and then the other side is something awful degenerating into more of its like horrible, hateful elements and becoming Kiwi Farms and 4chan. But that's just my theory.
But what's fun is all of those still exist concurrently.
Yeah, it's like how there are still. It's like they say in evolution. There are us, but there are still also orangutans and chimpanzees, and such. I'm saying that Kiwi Farms are a bunch of chimpanzees, so they're howling monkeys.
Okay, well, hopefully you do remember to cut this bit out.
Yeah.
Yes, for the love of God,
Get us fucking
make a big
doxed,
clap.
JoJo.
So, with that horrible tirade out of the way,
Andrew Hussey, ow, Jimmy. Andrew Hussey likes her. This is the mommy issues. This is the mommy issues. She can't say no to mom.
Bucky.
Keep the pussy eating emote.
Yes.
Gotta love those big titty aliens.
Well, why didn't Ant-Man just crawl into Thanos' ass and grow? And Vriska, he'd be like, "Oh, when I help other people, it's good." That's amazing. I never thought of that ever. Do you know who Caliborn reminds me of in a sort of a cinematic parallel? Fucking Adam Driver's character in Star Wars.
Oh my God, you're right.
Darth Fucker.
Yeah, he does
Darth-
kind of resemble
Darth
that
Bastard.
character.
I mean, he has a little temper tantrum.
What the fuck is his name?
Yeah.
Kylo Ren.
I don't. In canon, that sucks because it's a 13-year-old and a 19-year going on like 2 billion-year-old.
Come on in over here. Have a seat there.
And like, so it's
I mean-
insulting you while it's tripping on rakes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, JoJo, to be fair, not thinking about the implications of characters' ages is kind of
Well,
like
that's
a
also
Homestuck
like
standard,
I
so,
don't
you
even
know.
think that it's true that they didn't think about the implications.
I agree with you, Bucky, but I have to cut that part.
Oh my God.
I fucking hate all
And
of this.
we're back.
Yeah, this is he's Bara,
Oh.
Darkleer. So, if we don't get to the Summoner Dual Scar and the Handmaid at the end of this video, that's fine, because I'm sure everyone here has just copious Darkleer thoughts. So let's go around. Janai, what do you have to say about Darkleer?
I don't have Darkleer thoughts.
Great. Bucky, what do you have to say about Darkleer?
I mean, he's sure there.
Great. Anna, what do you have to say about Darkleer?
I cut him from my show.
Awesome.
Chasing after, chasing after Mindfang and chasing after this, like, the Empire in
Like
general.
a Valjean sort of analog, except if like Javert was the good guy.
I don't know enough about Les Mis to evaluate
That's
the aptness of that analog, so I'm just going to say,
Haha, I killed people, I enslaved people, I did horrible things, I fucked over, I hung someone for fun because that was what I did. And then the last 10% is like, oh, by the way, then after all that cool shit that I did, I fucked off and helped some dumb lowbloods and like fucked a guy with wings. All right, that's the end of the bloopers. I'll probably have more later. Maybe I'll make another one of these compilations. But for now, check out the full last episode of Rewriting Homestuck on my Patreon. That would be great. I would love if you did that. It's really good. We had to record it over 2 days because the first day recording I got drunk and couldn't continue. But yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, check it out.